Hello, this is Clay from thejapanshop.com with a Japanese sentence breakdown for beginners to upper beginners. First, let's hear Yumi read the sentence.
今日は雨が降るって天気予報で言っていたよ。
The weather forecast said it would rain today.
今日は雨が降るって天気予報で言っていたよ。今日は雨が降るって天気予報で言っていたよ。
Let's translate by phrase before we jump in deeply.
今日は
As for today,
雨が降るっ
rainfall.
て
I hear
天気予報
weather forecast
で言っていたよ。
at was saying emphatic. As for today, rainfall. I hear weather forecast at was saying emphasis. Or a more natural translation might be, the weather forecast said it would rain today. Or, according to the weather forecast, it will rain today. Let's break the sentence down. This is actually two phrases connected by a te quotation marker. We'll get to that in a moment, but for now, let's look at the first phrase.
今日は雨が降る
Today, it rains, or it will rain. The wa sets today, kyo, as the topic, as for today. What comes next falls under the topic of today. You should learn
雨が降る
as one phrase. The ga is often referred to as the subject marker, but in some cases it can also mark the object. Here, it is the marker that shows what is doing the action. Furu is used with things that fall from the sky, such as rain
雨が降る
or snow.
雪が降る
Learning vocabulary as phrases, especially when the phrase is very useful, can make your studying more efficient. Don't just learn ame and furu, but learn them together.
雨が降る
So far, we have,
今日は雨が降る
as for today, it will rain. Next comes the quotation marker, te.
今日は雨が降るって
This is used to mark the entire previous phrase as a quote of some kind. In this case, a quote from the weather forecast. Now, let's examine the second phrase.
天気予報で言っていたよ。
The weather forecast said,
天気予報
weather forecast or weather report is made of
天気
weather and
予報
forecast or prediction. The de shows the location of the action, where what was said, from the weather report, within the weather report.
言っていた
Means was saying. It is the past progressive form of
言う
meaning to speak. The
ていた
form shows an action that continued for some time in the past. The weather report said this at some point previously. The yo is for emphasis. So we have these two phrases. As for today, it will rain, and the weather forecast said. Listen and repeat after Yumi.
今日は雨が降るって天気予報で言っていたよ。今日は雨が降るって天気予報で言っていたよ。今日は雨が降るって天気予報で言っていたよ。チャンネル登録してね。
The Japan Shop.